Hi, hello. I'm really happy to have you here. This is my first live from the series Investing Secrets. My name is Martin and I'm gonna have a live with you. I hope it's gonna be interesting for you, but let's start. As I told you, my name is Martin and I'm lawyer. I work in a real estate business for over 13 years. I'm in love, I can say, with the crypto markets, as well as I'm in love with the real estate business. I work as a realtor, as a wealth appraiser. I'm also I do have a so-called PhD in commercial real estate, called CCIM. I work as a lecturer at the WSB University in Poznan. It's a university related with finance and real estate. I do lectures there in appraisal and real estate market to tell my students how it works in real estate. What do they have to know to start their work in real estate, and what is really crucial in that kind of business. I'm also a founder and originator of a company called Lewandowski Gongse, because I'm related with the Chinese market. I'm trying to connect two different worlds. I mean the let's say European world and a world related with the Chinese business side. As you can see, I'm fluent in English and French, as well in Chinese. So I can say ni hao for all my Chinese listeners, and of course for the rest of you to speak in English in later parts. So guys, what is the purpose of this live? I would like to share with you about my knowledge related with three different parts. The first part is gonna be related with the properties, with real estate market, in comparison to precious metals and cryptocurrencies. These are the three, let's say, most crucial way of investment that I would recommend you to. At the moment, I think this is really important to see the difference between those three markets, just to be aware what you should do. Of course, I cannot tell you what is the best way of investment, because this is not the I'm not a kind of wizard or a person that is 100% sure. I can show you the advantages and disadvantages of that kind of investing in property, in investing in precious metals, and of course the cryptocurrency. But before we start, I think this live should last like an hour and maybe 10-15 minutes. After it, you will have an opportunity to answer, to give me some questions. I'll try to answer them via chat that you have in this application, so I will not be available on video. So please, if you will have any questions, please leave it on the chat, and I'll try to answer them as quick as possible. If you would like to, you can also leave your email or contact me directly. You will have that kind of opportunity at the end of this live. I will leave you my personal data, and you'll be able to ask me anything you would like to relate it with the secret of investing subject. Okay guys, so if we would like to to speak about investing, you would have to always remember that investing is risk. There are no ways of investing without any risk. If somebody will tell you there's no risk in that kind of investment, you don't need to worry about anything. It's profitable. It's really no danger of any risk. It's not true. Don't believe that kind of person, because it's not investing. It's just selling dreams. And dreams are, I would say, rarely profitable. As you can see, Mr. Robert Arnold said one thing that is really crucial in investing. Everything that is convenient is rarely profitable. You would have to always remember that investing is always risk. Investing is always do or don'ts. Investing is always lots of questions you would have to answer. To do it, not to do it, maybe late for some change, maybe go in any kind of position. Nobody knows the right point, the right market, the dips and dumps. This is normal in any kind of business. It's also related with the thing that you can see on the second sentence, that many of you would say, or maybe many of you would have already said that this time it's gonna be different. This time I'm gonna earn a lot of money. This time I'm gonna be profitable. This time I'm gonna do it my way. I don't want to see how the real market works. I would like to do it my way. This is often many of you would do that, and it's not the best way to invest your money. You would always have to be prepared for risk, for that you may lose your wealth, your funds, anything that you're investing. It's also related with the time. So be aware what you see, what you read, who are you watching via YouTube or any kind of internet broadcast platform, because it always takes you time, and time it's not unlimited. Every and each of us would have limited time, so it's really crucial to look or to watch, I would say, really worthy videos or worthy presentations, just to be aware what you should do if you'd like to invest your own money. I also believe that it's also a good idea what Mr. Trump said, that sometimes the best investment is the one you have never done, the one that never happened. It's really I believe it really deeply that sometimes no position, it's always it's a position. So if you're not investing your money, if you're not buying or selling, you also do something. You keep your position. You're not getting richer, but you're not also getting poorer. So these three sentences are gonna be with us for all that life that I would like to present you today, and I hope you're gonna like it. If yes, I can say that I'm inviting you for my second live. My second live is gonna be about cryptocurrency. You have left your email address, so I will send you some invitation for my second live. Feel free to join my second live. I hope it's gonna be as interesting as the one I'm presenting right now. So before we start, I would like to show you the US dollar. US dollar, the, let's say, major currency, worldwide currency, and what is the US dollar purchasing power? As you can see, if we will stay at the level of $100 in 1913, today we can say that kind of valuation, it's almost incomparable. The US dollar in 1913 and right now, it's like almost 99% lower of purchasing power than right now. Many of you may ask why. US dollar is really strong. You can buy lots of things for US dollar, but as you can see the major recession periods on that kind of scheme that you can see right now. Have a look. It's, for example, Fed was created in 1913. The Bretton Woods Agreement, so the basics of I would say the nowadays dollar were created in more or less 1944. So $100 in 1913 and $100 in 1944, it's almost a half. In 1944, it's more or less $60 in comparison to $100 in 1913. You can also see, of course, let's say the crises that were in 70s, like oil crisis, second oil crisis, of course, dot-com bubble. Maybe some of you remember that time when dot-com bubble exploded. Of course, we also can see the Mr. Trump tax cuts, but as you can see, after, I would say, 2010, US dollar is worth less than $1 per $100 in comparison to the 1913 era when it was worth approximately $100. What does it mean for you that the purchasing power is decreasing? It means that you're not earning more that you were in 2010, 2000 or 1919, because all that time you can buy the same amount of basic values. Basic value is for me, for example, gold. In comparison, gold in 1913 were on the level like $20 per ounce, and right now gold is approximately $2,000 per 1 unit. So and the difference is really huge. You cannot say that this is the same price. Of course, you can see it's almost 100 times more than it was in 1913, but gold is showing the real purchasing power of a currency. So we can say that dollar is 100 times less cheaper, or it has 100 times less purchasing power in comparison to 1913. So everything it's crossed like 50 or maybe 100 times more. For example, bread in United States in 1913 it was like less than 5 cents. Right now it's more than $2 and a half. So this is the same amount of money, the same amount of money that was in 1913 and right now, but the numbers has changed dramatically. It has changed from as you can heard, from a level like a couple cents to couple dollars. It's a huge difference. So guys, today I would like to present you let's say 4 different parts. The first part, real estate. It's really close to me because as I told you, I work as a realtor, I work as a real estate agent, property appraisal, so and for a couple of years, so I think I know quite much about that kind of market. Later we're gonna discuss about precious metals like gold, silver, palladium and platinum. And at the end we're gonna discuss about cryptocurrencies and the future of, let's say, markets and cryptocurrency. And at the end we're gonna have a Q&A where we can discuss the matter that you're interested in related with the today's live. I hope it's gonna be interesting. So let's go to the real estate. So real estate, it's what we can say about the real estate. I'm quite sure that that kind of market it's gonna be always with you, because you when you come to that planet, you are getting born. You're gonna have a home. You're gonna have a house where you live in, and when you stay for your, let's say, adult life. So I'm quite sure that most of you are aware about the real estate. So we do know where is the value in real estate. We do know that there are only 3 things that are important in estate. So location, and location. We do know that if you would like to buy real estate, we would have to have more money that we used to earn each month or each year, that we gonna probably need to wait some time for the change of value. Słuchajcie, błąd tutaj w tym. Jest błąd w prezentacji. Ja tu zaraz zadzwonię do Michała, bo są polskie znaki, a potem ciężko będzie to podmienić. Michał, wiesz co, ale podesłałeś mi tą starą wersję, gdzie są polskie jeszcze litery. No i wiesz, widzę duża kapitałochłonność, a potem wiesz, podmienić to, nie wiem, czy to się nie spierdoli, tak, wiesz, to tło, nie? Bo za każdym razem muszę to włączać niestety od początku. No i mi jeszcze raz. Okej? So, as I told you, with the real estate market, I think you're familiar with that. So you know its stability, it's also physical complexity, its rarity, because you cannot, in an easy way, add new property. You can build an apartment, a home, but it's not that easy to create new plots. It's impossible. And the number of plots it's definitely it's on the same level, so you cannot produce new plots. As I told you, 3 things matter: location, location, location. So if you'd like to buy your own property, especially for investing purpose, you would have to always remember that good location, it's always with a good price. the risk of investing in that kind of asset, it's, I would say, lower than investing in an asset that is in a not so good location. But investing in property, it's also risk. If you compare property market in 2008, 2009 in the US, you would see that the cost of this market was really huge. It was that kind of market that was growing for over 20 years, and the whole generation forget about one thing, that it's impossible to go only up. That it's impossible that the value would only be increasing every year, every month, and it's not gonna go down. So always remember, real estate market, it's changing like every market. It has its downs. It has it changes, I would say, every day. But that kind of change, it's not that fast. You will see that when the market is changing, I mean the economic market is changing, the prices of property are not going that fast down. They need to wait some time, couple months, sometimes it's couple years, because I would compare the real estate market for the high-speed train. High-speed train, it's really fast, but if we would press a brake, it will not stop in an instant. It would have to roll on for another 100 meters, some maybe a couple of kilometers, to completely stop, or to have a reverse brake. So be aware about that. That real estate market, it's really a market that if something bad is happening in that market, it would not be that fast that you can, I don't know, buy good real estate after a huge crisis in a month or two. It would probably take like a couple or maybe a year to see that change in real estate market. I would say, as a person related with that kind of market, investing in real estate, it's a good idea. Many of the wealth worldwide started from the real estate, so it has to has something in it. I believe that it's a really important part of your portfolio, of your investing portfolio, to invest in real estate, to be aware what kind of value is in real estate, starting from residential real estate, commercial real estate, and also let's say investing in plots, lots, and that kind of stuff. I would say that property market has only one or maybe a couple of disadvantages. The major one is, I would say, low liquidity, because it's really not easy to escape from that market. If you are already in, you would have to probably hire a real estate agent and a realtor that would have to try help you to sell your property, to find a good buyer and a fair market price, and sometimes it will last a couple weeks if you would be lucky. It would last I would say couple months, or maybe even more, if the market will be difficult. I'm quite sure that if you want to get in real estate market, and or you would like to get out, it's always important to know a right person, to know a good real estate agent, to know the person that would have to help you with all the paperwork you would have to do, that would help you with the good advertising stuff in internet, to find as many potential buyers as possible. Just for the end of that panel, I would say that real estate market, it's really stable. It has really huge history, a period of time that you can invest in real estate. It's quite long, but I'm not saying it's gonna be the only investment you would do in your life. There are of course real estate person that would say, I would invest only in real estate. I don't care about precious metals or cryptocurrency. I believe as a real estate person, as a realtor, as a investor, that is not a good way. You would always have to diversify all your portfolio. If you would like to be prepared for up and downs, if you'd like to be prepared for unstable political, geopolitical or financial situation, it's good to have as many different assets as possible, because as you can see, Alexis de Tocqueville has already said that there are no cruelty and wickedness that a mild and liberal government would do if they would be run of their own money. There's no government money, this is our money. But as you know, many of countries right now are printing new money, are printing money that it's not related in any kind of hard asset, are printing money that it's only money, it's only piece of paper. There are no internal value in that kind of asset. I don't know if you know that all the let's say major currencies, typical currencies like Euro, USD, or for example Chinese yuan, they do not have any inner value. Like, I don't know, US dollar has had inner value related with the gold market, because it has to be in a kind of relation. It's to the gold market. Right now, it's only an agreement between me and you, between the societies, that 100 of US dollars are worth 100 US dollars. Like I said in the beginning, the purchase power of US dollar is decreasing all the time. You would have to be aware that it's gonna continue. So your possibility in buying any kind of asset in US dollar will be decreasing. The same thing is with the inflation. We're saying that the global inflation is like a 1.5%, but I would say that the secret world inflation is like a 4, maybe 5%, because the governments don't want to tell you what is the real number. United States of America, all the time they changing the methods that they're gathering to show what is the real inflation. They're taking out basic stuff like buying I don't know, thing in grocery from the inflation market. So if you'd like to compare the inflation from, let's say, 2010 and the 1980s or 70s, but it's completely different inflation. It has no comparison to that kind of inflation. Okay, guys, so we're gonna be in a moment finishing the real estate market part. For the end, I would like to mention you the sentence that Charles Mackay said. I try to do it as well as possible. That people are getting mad in herds, and they're recovering their senses really slowly, one by one. What it means for you as an investor? I would say that a period of time that you would probably have to get out from a market that you are already in. It's a time where everybody's speaking about that. It's a time when if you go to the shop, buy some grocery, I don't know, if you go for to the restaurant and you're gonna have a meal, and the waiter or a salesperson is saying you, have you bought already your third real estate investing apartment, because I'm gonna do so, it's a signal I have to get out. I have to be aware to quit that market, to take out my money and to wait what would happen. It's always the same. When the crowds are investing in a kind of market like real estate, like precious metal market, or maybe in a cryptocurrency market, you would have to always be aware that they're gonna be a kind of way down, a kind of correction, because it always works like that. If some things go up, it has to go down. It's not constant up and constant down. So that kind of knowledge would help you to understand how the markets work. Okay, we're gonna start the second part related with the precious metals. The first precious metals we're gonna discuss, it's gold. Gold, as you can see, it's a quite stable metal, quite stable asset. As you can see, starting from July 2017, ending and July 2020, the price of gold went up. But if you would see last period, like July 2017, July 2019, the price was like between 1,000 to 1,200 OZ per US dollar to 1,400 OZ per US dollar. So it was quite stable. I would say that the difference was like not more than 10-20%. As you can see on the presentation, on March 2020, something happened. The S&P stock market went down quite fast. I think most of you know what happened. It's of course the coronavirus pandemic and panic sell on S&P market, and after it we have seen a huge way up. There was a period in vacations 2020 when the price per ounce of gold went up 2,000 US dollars per OZ. It's really much, but if you would like to invest in gold, you would have to be aware that gold is not a way of investing to duplicate your wealth. Gold is only a way to transform today's wealth to the future one. So it's not a good idea to sell gold if it's gonna be above $2,000. In my opinion, it's just the beginning of really huge rally of gold up, because gold is really stable. If we would say about gold, you would have to always remember we need to buy gold that is physical, that do have a certificate, that we're gonna have in our home, in our safe deposit. I'm not a fan. I do not recommend you to invest in paper gold. Paper, it means that you do have a option to get your physical gold if you would like to. Paper gold is 900 times more, and it's 900 times more, maybe in a different way. Paper gold, it's 900 times more, it has more, let's say, ounces than the real physical ounces of gold. So it's really huge difference if we speak about the how big is the gold market. So I would look on the gold market as a way of transform the of today's value of your portfolio to the future value. Actually, it's the same money. The amount of your portfolio in March 2020, when it was related with 1 ounce of gold, it's 1,000, let's say, more or less 500 USDT, USD per ounce, and right now the same amount of money, it's worth like 1,800, 1,900 per ounce. As a younger brother of a gold, I would recommend you to look at the silver. Silver, mostly being mined in Mexico, Peru, and China, it has, I would say, really huge potential of increasing. Huge potential of going up much more than the gold market. Why? Because on the second screen you will see that silver prices are really low in comparison to the prices of for example gold. If you'd like to invest the same amount of money in gold and silver, as you can see, we can buy almost 100 times more silver than gold. Why I'm a fan of silver? I think silver has a huge potential for going up. I don't know if you know that if you would like to ore silver, to produce silver, it costs not less than $21. So these are the price you would have to pay to have a zero income. So right now silver is a little bit above 20 US dollars. So the potential of going up, it's really high in my opinion. So it's good to invest some part of money in silver, just to be aware what would happen. Because probably silver is gonna be up, and gold, of course, also is gonna be going really fast up, because investors worldwide are looking for safe haven, are looking for a good place to keep their money, to have a good defense system for the inflation, to diversify their portfolio. It's all the time important to be aware what kind of asset you do have. If it's risky, what kind of risk you would have to be aware, and what is the potential of that market. And the classic markets like real estate and precious metals, these are the old markets. I am quite sure that most of you are aware of how it works. If I hope that my knowledge it's important for you, and you will get to know something that you don't already know. But always be aware, diversify, managing your risk. It's important in any kind of investing. So getting to the next part, I would like to also inform you and to tell you something about the Palladium and Platinum silver metals that are also quite interesting, in my opinion, as a way of investing. Why? Because they're not that famous like gold and platinum, and silver. They are rather rare. Gold is also rare, silver is rare, but the Palladium and the platinum, in my opinion, are more rare than those two that I have already mentioned. You can also buy Palladium and platinum in ounces. Most of those ores are into the production business. They are being used as a part of car business, especially in catalysts. But you can always also buy investing palladium, and platinum as a part of your precious metal portfolio. So just to let you know that you do have a possibility to buy that kind of ores. And the last part I would like you to mention, to give you some basic knowledge, is a part really interesting, especially right now. These are the cryptocurrencies, related, really strong with the cryptographic encryption. What is the cryptocurrency? I told you I'm a lawyer, I'm a real estate person. I was a big fan of a real estate market. Of course I'm still a big fan of investing in real estate and of course in the precious metals. And a friend of mine one time, more than 3 years ago, told me cryptocurrency is the future money. Cryptocurrency is a digital gold. I was quite skeptic about his idea, but while I dip in that kind of market and become, for example, a Binance Angel for Poland region, and a person that would like to inform as many people as possible about the cryptocurrency market, I realized that cryptocurrency has its inner value. Why? Just to start, cryptocurrency cannot be copied. It cannot be destroyed because it's digital. Some of the investors are saying it's digital money. It's in comparison to real estate market, that kind of digitality, it's a huge advantage. Digital form gives you an opportunity to transfer your asset from one place to another instantly. If we would add that cryptocurrency, it's based on decentralized computer network. It has no boundaries, no borders, no any kind of institution, governments, or a person that is in charge of whole market. In my opinion, cryptocurrency is freedom. It's freedom of transferring money. It's freedom of keeping your money in your wallet. You can be your own bank, having your cryptocurrency in so-called cold wallet, when you keep your cryptocurrency inside. And of course, the most important thing is safety. Safety. Cryptocurrency cannot be hacked. Nobody can access your wallet if you would use good encryption and be aware of the risk that always in any kind of market. But what is crucial for me, I think, the cryptocurrency market and Bitcoin market, the biggest cryptocurrency in the cryptocurrency world, the future of that kind of asset is like that it's just the beginning. Cryptocurrencies are like the internet in the 90s. Many of you were using internet in the 90s. Maybe you were sending emails. You were trying to think, what for? What for is the internet? Internet network. Right now, during the coronavirus time, during the pandemic time, we cannot even think how it might look if there would not be internet. I would say that it would not be possible to speak with you guys right now if we will not have internet. The knowledge transfer would be completely different. The making business would be completely different. Investing would be completely different. Why am I saying that? I'm quite sure that cryptocurrency's future is a future of transferring money. It's a future of keeping your wealth safety. It's a future for your freedom. The central authority that it's in fiat money, so the money that are based on that are being produced by governments, and in the cryptocurrency world, there's no central place, central agenda, central person that it's trying to control people by printing money. The amount of Bitcoin is limited. 21 million of Bitcoins we will have, because it's written in a Bitcoin code. Right now 90% of Bitcoins has been already made. I mean it was mined. If you are interested how Bitcoins are being produced, please join me on a second live I'm gonna have. The second live is gonna be related 100% for the cryptocurrency, how to make a cryptocurrency, how to earn on cryptocurrency, and how to invest in cryptocurrency. So let's keep in touch. I do have your email address when you have registered on my live, so I'm gonna inform you about my second live. Please join if you would like to. But getting back to crypto and fiat comparison, as you can see, the supply of cryptocurrency is limited, unlikely to fiat that is completely unlimited. The US Federal Reserve already told that they're gonna print as much money as possible. that there is no roof of printing money. They would do it till the end of their possibilities for the supply. They do have a inflation target they need to obtain. It's 2.5% per year, so the inflation in the States is really low, so they will print a lot of money. I don't know if you are aware that United States have printed this more money that they had print for their 200 years of nationality, of U.S. nationality. So this is the major issue worldwide. Every and each government right now is printing money to do something related with the economy post coronavirus. I don't think it's a good way of fighting the crisis, because one thing is certain: inflation, huge inflation. The answer to that kind of process, in my opinion, is cryptocurrency. Bitcoin in March 2020 was priced like $4,000 per one Bitcoin. In December 2020, Bitcoin was priced like 19 and a half thousand US dollars for one Bitcoin. So almost 5 times more in 1 year for the price of Bitcoin. It shows us that the real purchasing power of money is getting really low, and it's getting really fast. It's getting really fast because there are really a lot of new, almost printed away from the government printer money. Bitcoin is also, and the cryptocurrency is also fast and cheap transfer. If you do have a relative abroad or a person that is living in a different part of the world, you do know that transferring money, it's rather expensive. You can use a PayPal or bank wire, but it's always a rather big amount of money to transfer. The transferring money by cryptocurrency, it's safe, it's stable, and it's cheap. 1.2 billion US dollars in cryptocurrency, in Bitcoin, were transferred for less than $2 for that kind of amount. It's affordable, it's cheap, it's fast, it's reliable, and it's safe. This is crucial. The last but not least, it's cryptocurrency non-physical shape. As far as you know, maybe you've heard that governments worldwide are working on digital money. For example, China will deploy its own yuan as a digital yuan. It's called CDBC in 2 years. In 2 years, China would say that it's over for the physical money. You cannot pay for anything in physical money. I'm quite sure that that kind of model will be worldwide. I'm quite sure that the Western civilizations, for example in EU or in Americas, would say, we would like to be next. We would like to get rid of physical money. It's not good for us because we cannot control it. We would like to know everything about our society. Cryptocurrency cryptocurrencies are not in that business, are not in that market. It's not easy to track cryptocurrency transactions. It's not that easy like in traditional financial market. Be aware of that, as I told you, cryptocurrency is future. So let's say that at the end of the matters I would like to discuss with you, I would like to share with you my point of view about the new world order based on blockchain. Because, like I told you, blockchain is future because of its really interesting innovation. For example, logistics based on blockchain technology, it's really trackable. It's really easy to know where's your stuff that you are selling, and you would like to know if it's gonna be for the person that have bought it, and would like to know when she or he will obtain that. It's also important for all the governmental system and public administration, because all the money that our governments giving to the people would be trackable, would be really easy to know what is the purpose of those money when they are on the people's wallet, if they are spending in the right way. Democracy and the political systems probably would also change because of the blockchain, because some governments already are working for use blockchain for voting, for be sure that the voting process was legal, for be sure that the voting process is countable, for be sure that there were no things that would say that it was illegal, that some persons were voting twice or anything like that, because blockchain is certainty. It's give you an opportunity that the result it's true. The result it's not fake. So I'm quite sure that maybe even next voting in the States or anything or anywhere else would be based on blockchain technology. Also, people like artists would be great benefiters from the blockchain technology. Why? Because they would earn their own money directly to their account instantly. A blockchain is really fast, it's really cheap. If somebody would be listening a piece of music in, I don't know, China, United States, or any kind of country in Europe, the artist, whatever he would be, would obtain his tantiums right away, instantly. So the copyrights would be completely different that it is right now. And the last but not least thing, it's IoT, so Internet of Things. So saying that everything would be related, everything would be connected. So IoT, including the big data, would change our life completely, especially for the dying professions like lawyers, social trust professions, or bankers. Their work would be completely different, especially for the social trust professions. Why? Blockchain is giving us an opportunity to be sure that something happened, something that nobody can control, and there would not be a need of approval to be sure that any action happened. If you'd like to know more about that kind of thing, please join me on my second live about the cryptocurrency, where I would say you more about smart contracts, about social lending, where that kind of technology already works, and it's really efficient. So guys, EOT, blockchain technology, AI, artificial intelligence is growing. It would take a lot of faculties, professions away. A lot of faculties, professions would look completely different than right now. Our way of work would be different. Lots of you are, I'm quite aware, works right now remotely. In I don't know, a couple months before, you would not think that it is possible, or maybe you have thought it is possible, but your employer, your clients were saying no, we would like to meet you face to face. Right now it's changing, and it's just a beginning. So getting to the summary, what I would like to say. Investing is risky, but it doesn't mean that we would have to keep our cash in a wallet and wait. This is the worst way to it's the worst way of investing. Basic thing of investing is knowledge, like Benjamin Franklin. If you will have a knowledge, you would know what to do, how to invest, and of course you would have to always be patient, like Paul Samuelson. Investing is like painting dry or watching grass grow. If you want excitement and you want to be FOMO, so fear of missing out, go ahead, do it, but it's not investing. So if you will prepare your portfolio on different assets, for example, assets like real estate, assets like precious metals, assets like cryptocurrency, you can be sure that you are well prepared, for whatever happened in this world. I know that I don't have a magic wand to see the future and to know what would happen. So splitting your investment in basic investments like real estate and precious metals, and new kind of investments like cryptocurrencies with us for only 10 years, it's give you a freedom of a choice. If it's give you a freedom of that you can sleep well during nighttime, because diversify your portfolio. I think this is the major thing every and each of you would have to do. I think it's quite everything I would like to say you for the live that I have prepared for today. Right now we're gonna be getting to Q&A. I'll try to answer as many questions as possible, so please leave them on the chat that you do have in the application. If you would like to ask me personally, go ahead. I will leave my contact data here, my cell phone and my email and Telegram address. Feel free to ask me. I'm there. Maybe not all the time, but almost all the time. I think investing secrets, it's just the beginning of our journey to safe investment. The second part, like I told you, it's gonna be about cryptocurrency. If you do like my life, please tell your family, tell your colleagues that there's a person that is trying to compare those markets to one another, and to give you the new fresh look for the market of future, the market of cryptocurrencies that is growing really fast, and in my opinion it's gonna be really interesting in the close future and a distant future. So if you will have a knowledge, if you will have a ability to take risk, not to be afraid, I think you'll be successful if you will split your portfolio for those three different markets, knowing about the risk of every and each of them. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoy my first live here. I hope you're gonna join me for my further lives. I wish you all the best, and let's stay in touch. Thank you so much. Bye bye.